Hey everyone, this is Dean with DCA Crypto. Today I have a Myria video for you guys. I wanted to give you an update on Myria. Myria's been pumping over the last several weeks, so I wanted to get an update out to you guys on where I'm at with Myria. Have I taken profits on Myria? What's my price points for the bull run? Have I taken out any profits? Am I planning on taking out any profits right now? I want to cover all these things in this video, guys. I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, smash that like button, and let's jump into it. Alright, so Myria, it's been pumping recently. Let's take a look at the chart here. It actually got over 1 cent for a little bit, and then it dipped back down here. So it's kind of at this resistance zone. 1 cent seems to be a resistance level for Myria. That's typical, that's normal, but as you can see, you know, back here in September and October, it was still at 1.5 tenths of a penny. Back, you know, I was talking about this thing back in May and June, I think, and telling people this was likely to do very well in the upcoming bull run with it being a gaming platform. I've been very bullish on it the whole year. I bought 1 million Myria tokens, and I'm going to get into that in a little bit here. So it jumped up to like half a cent, and then boom, it jumped up when gaming really took off. Jumped up to 1 cent, hit that rejection, has come down a little bit. Now, seems to be staying pretty steady. If we look at the last 14 days here, it's been kind of steady in this range for the last, you know, week or 10 days or so. So now with Bitcoin shooting up to 42,000 recently, put us in the next kind of stage of this bull market that we're in right now. Whether we're in the real bull market or this mini bull market before we get a correction, it's really hard to say what's going to happen. But either way, we're in a very bullish phase of the market right now, and that's the important thing, is to take advantage of the current markets that you're in. So if we take a look at Myria here, its market cap is now 92 million. So it's grown quite a bit. And if you look at Gala here, Gala's at almost 900 million. So its market cap is a 10x from, you know, where it's at now. If Myria were to 10x from here, it would hit Gala's market cap. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens over the course of the next 6 months to a year. It's really unfolding to be a gaming platform. They haven't even launched any real big games yet, but I've heard that they're coming through the grapevine. I know some people that are heavily involved in this project just because they own nodes, so they're keeping track of what's going on with it. And I know some people as well that have been in this since the seed round investment. So there are some games coming out, I guess, in the future that are supposed to be really, really good games. They have some okay games right now, and they've got over 250 games on their platform. But the main thing is they launched with games running and income from those games, because they get revenue from those games launching on their platform. So keep that in mind. That's a revenue model. So likely they're in profit already, which is very fantastic news for Myria. And, you know, they've got the nodes that the people are buying. A lot of people are buying the Myria nodes now, and that you pretty much have to figure out if that's profitable for you or not. I know the United States, if you're minting coins with those nodes, you're going to have to pay, you know, income tax on those, because those are considered like income throughout the year. It's not considered capital gains because you're not purchasing the tokens, you're minting them. So keep that in mind and talk to a financial advisor or tax advisor before you decide to buy a node and what the best strategy is for you. I currently know somebody that has like 5 of them, and so they're going to be just minting out tons of coins for them throughout this whole cycle. So once Myria climbs up in price, it's going to be really profitable for them. But, you know, typically for the first year or so, you're kind of at a loss, and then after that first year or two, you're starting to really see good gains from it. So if with Myria doing so well, turns out hopefully it'll be a good investment for my friend. I didn't purchase any nodes. I don't really want to do that. I'm busy enough as it is, and I just rather would purchase the tokens at the rock bottom price that I did. And, you know, I got like 1 million tokens for like $1,500, and now it's worth like almost $10,000. So really a fantastic investment for me so far. I want to take a quick second to thank Cryptonomy, guys. Let's jump into the website here and give you an update. So we've got my flexible staking here. This is the kind that you can stake and unstake anytime you want to. And then I've got the fixed staking here. I'm going to go ahead and stake some Solana here. I'm going to do the 12 months again. The ROI is now 103% for the level that I'm at. So I'll stake about 19 Solana with that. And boom, that's done. Then I'm going to go ahead and stake some H-bar here. Go ahead and deposit that. I'll do the 12 months for that as well. 103% interest. And boom, that's done in there as well. So I'm going to go ahead and create a contract here in the launch pool again. And this is a locked contract, so keep that in mind. But I'm going to go ahead and put in some Ethereum. They've got 13 ETH in here to stake in this. And this is a fixed for, up to 12 months. But they've been saying that they've been meeting their goals for this sometimes in 4 to 5 months. So as soon as the goal is met, if you meet the maximum of a 5x on this, as soon as that's met, the funds are released to you. So it can take up to 12 months, but with the market, how bullish it is, it's only been taking about 4 to 5 to 6 months on average lately. So I'm going to go ahead and continue with that here and submit that, and that's done. I'm going to read you some quick info from Cryptonomy on how the launch pool works and how they come up with that 5x. So basically what it is Cryptonomy Venture collaborates with numerous startups, young companies, and launch platforms and various projects, carefully selecting the projects with high potential and acquiring their tokens in early stage private sales, kind of like we've done in the seed round investments. Then they systematically sell these tokens after the start of the public sales to multiply the initial investments. The average ROI on those investments give them an average of 19.7x on the return. Average profits range from 1x to 100x per event, allowing your deposit to actively participate in various events and achieve maximum gains. It's important to note there is a minimum entry requirement for each participating level with potentially high profits. Currently, they have 4 packages available in the launch pool. The X Bronze is starting from $12,500. You can get up to 5x returns on that. Silver is at $50,000 with a 10x returns up on that. Gold starting at $250,000 deposit, offering a profit up to 20x on that, and $500,000 with an annual profit range up to ongoing up from there. They take your funds, they lock them up, they convert it to USDT, they invest them into these seed round investments or these pre-sale private sales, and then they get those returns on it, and that's how they pay you back for your investment through them. But go ahead and check out Cryptonomy, guys. Remember, it is a high yield platform, and high yield platforms are high risk, so do your own due diligence and keep that in mind. The link is in the description of the video below, so check out Cryptonomy and let's jump back into it. If we go to their X feed here, so recently they launched on BitGet on November 29th. They announced this, so the price has been pumping because of that as well. Hopefully they'll get listed on Binance and Coinbase eventually, so we'll have to see how that goes. I don't know what Coinbase is going to be launching on their platform going forward because of the SEC lawsuit. Maybe they'll just say, forget it, I'm going to launch these coins anyways because the SEC is stupid and they don't know what a security actually is. Or maybe they're just going to be real cautious and not launch any new tokens on their platform. So we'll just have to see what Coinbase does, but I'm hoping they'll start launching some more coins on their platform and easing up on that. So they have had this MetaStrike game. It looks okay. I'll play a little bit of a So it's like a first-person shooter game, nothing too crazy, but these are just some of the games that have been launching on it recently. Go to their website here, they've got all these different games, and a lot of these they've had before. They haven't really announced the new games that are coming yet, so I'm interested to see what comes over the next year onto their platform, but hopefully they get like a big AAA game or something that will really take Myria to the next level and make them pump. Myria, a 10x, it's a 10x still from where Gala's current market cap is, and I think it's going to probably do close to what Gala did in the last bull run. So if we look at what Gala did in the last bull run, we'll go to the max here and switch this to market cap. It got over 5 billion market cap in the last bull run. So if you take that from where Myria's current price is, that is a 50x from here. So imagine Myria hitting 50 cents in the next bull run potentially. There's going to be some dilution of the coins between now and then. So kind of keep that in mind. Right now there's only about 20% of the coins in circulation, so we will have more coins, maybe double or so, in the upcoming bull run. So I'll show you my profit taking strategy for Myria, guys, and what I'm currently planning on taking my profits out with it, just so you guys know the potential returns on this. So I'm still holding my million Myria coins that I purchased early this year and been just hanging on to it. I'm not taking profits on it right now because I know and I'm confident that this is going to get to, probably close to $1 billion market cap, or up to 5 billion in market cap or so, possibly higher if they really start getting some good adoption and some fantastic gains. So I think $1 billion market cap is very realistic for Myria with how they're already doing so early in the cycle. I think, the potential for there, I think they're actually doing better than what Gala did when they first started. If you look back at it, Gala had a start like a year and a half ahead of Myria in the bull cycle. So keep that in mind. Gala started right in the beginning of the bear cycle. Myria didn't start until halfway through the bear cycle. So I think it's like 16 or 18 month head start that Gala had over Myria, and Myria's already doing fantastic compared to what Gala was in this zone. I would kind of waiting for Myria to hit that 3 cent mark to take out my 10% profit. That's going to give me double my initial investment. So right off the bat, I'll have double my initial investment once Myria hits 3 cents. Take out 10% then. I'll plan on taking out another 20% around 9 cents because I want to take profits out before that 10 cent mark, because that's going to be another tough resistance zone. That's going to give me another 18,000, so that's a 21,000 so far out of that. And then I'm going to plan on taking another 20%, probably around the 14 to 17 cent range. That's going to give me about $34,000. And if I take out another 20% at 24 cents before it hits that 25 cent resistant mark, that's going to be a really tough resistant level for Myria as well. That'd give me another $48,000. And then another 20% at 34 cents would be 68,000. And then I'll leave 10% in there for Moonbag in case it were to get up to that 50 cent range. So I'll just have to kind of play this by ear. But that $1,500 initial investment, guys, that could potentially give me $220,000 returns out of this Myria. Now, this is not guaranteed. I'm going to throw that out there. And as you can see here, I have this note on here. These prices are not guaranteed. These are my personal profit number estimates, take profit number estimates. And this is not financial advice. Crypto is risky. Any of these coins can go to zero. So keep that in mind. Nothing on this channel is financial advice. This is my own personal strategy. You guys shouldn't be copying me. If you want to copy me, that's fine. That's on you. But do your own research and take out your profits when you think is best for you and your portfolio. I'm happy to share with you what I'm doing, but that doesn't mean that's what I'm telling you to do. So keep that in mind. Everything I do on this channel is my own personal opinion, and I'm just sharing that with you guys. So if this works out in a perfect world, looking at over $200,000 profit on that $1,500 investment. That is the power of crypto if you play this game right. Hopefully this plays out. If I'm half wrong on this, make 100,000, oh dang, darn it, I made 100 grand off 1,500. Whoop-de-doo. I'm already at almost 10,000 and the market is just getting started. So a 10x from here is going to get me to that $100,000 mark. And I might start aggressively really start taking out more profit once I hit that $100,000 mark, because I really don't want to be too greedy on this. I got burnt in the last bull run from being greedy, and I don't want to play that game this time around. I'm happy with $100,000 off of a $1,500 investment, wouldn't you be? But everybody's like, oh, but it's going to go to 50 cents. It's going to go to $1. Myria's going to go to $5. I'm going to hold on to it, and you guys are going to get screwed while I'm taking my profits out. It's not going to happen. Myria's not going to get to $2 to $5 you know, very unlikely that it would do that. Now, it's possible it could get to $2, but I'm not waiting for those magic numbers, guys. You know, I'm not going to be greedy. I'm going to take out my profits and run. So hopefully you guys are smart about when you're taking out your profits. But, you know, that's pretty much what I wanted to cover in this video, guys. That's my update for Myria, where I'm at with it. I'm very bullish on what they're doing. I'll be even more bullish once they start showing us some real games. They're doing absolutely fantastic for how early they are. They're, they've got all these games on their platform that are hopefully generating revenue, because I'm sure these games have to pay to have their project on their platform. That's usually how it goes. Usually they pay, a contract fee for keeping, for having them on their platform. They've got a contract. They pay so much for using their platform, so that's all revenue for Myria. So keep that in mind, guys. Hopefully we see some fantastic gains out of Myria, and we'll just have to see what happens in this bull run. But so far, I'm very pleased with it. I'm very bullish on it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, guys. I want to hit 10,000 before the end of the month. 10,000 subscribers. That's my goal. Help me hit it. It's going to be a tough goal, but it is possible. So hit that subscribe button. Please give this video a quick like, guys, for the YouTube algorithm, and we'll see you on the next one.